Hello there, good evening. My name is Lawi Curtis and I'm welcoming you to our YouTube Live. We are going to be talking about strategies for setting profitable sales goals. We were supposed to have this session on Friday, but we suffered some technical glitches, due to data network. So we had to reschedule for today. So thank you for making our time to be here. And do share with us in the comments where you are watching from. So please let's know your name and where you're watching from so that we can get down to business in earnest. So today I will be talking, like I said, for the next 1 hour thereabout about strategies that can help you in setting sales goals that would bring you profits. That is the purpose of this conversation. Oh, Fakemi, good evening, ma'am. How are you, ma'am? You're welcome. Let's know your location, please. Let's know your location where you're watching from. So I hope you have your pen and paper with you because I've got a lot of points. Oh, the same Fakemi. Nice to meet you, ma'am. From Yenegua, Bayelsa. You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you for making our time to be here. Okay, so we'll wait for a few more people to join us, but I don't have to have a lot of people on board before we get started. So this is something that has been on the front burner for a couple of days now. So please let me know in the comments, do you have your notebook with you? Do you have your pen and paper with you? Because we're going to be doing some light exercises in light of what we're going to be learning today. So let me know in the comments if you have your pen and paper ready and you're good to go. So I have my points in front of me laid out, things I want to talk about. Yes, on Friday it was supposed to be a no filtered conversation. That means, I'm just speaking from the heart. Okay, but between Friday and today, I put down some points that I would like to share with us watching. So do me a favor also, help to share the video. You will see the share button, okay, the icon for sharing. You can help us share on WhatsApp, Telegram, everywhere to invite other people to join us live. Like I said, I don't want to do more than an hour in this session. So now, when we talk about setting sales goals, profitable sales goals, right? What we mean by that is determining the amount you would like to earn in your business that gives you a healthy profit. Okay, please do me a favor also, let's make it an interactive experience. That is, we are doing the whole activity together. Okay, so in the comments I would appreciate if you can share, you can type some of the highlights, the key points that you're picking from this conversation. So let's get back to the basics. So setting profitable sales goals actually refers to determining the amount of money you would like to earn in your business that gives you good profit, that gives you a healthy profit. Remember, profit is strategic to growing a business. If you're running your business and you're generating profit, it shows that the business has the prospect of growing bigger. And when you have money coming in and you are able to generate profit, good profit from the money that is coming in, you will be able to save, you'll be able to invest, you'll be able to reinvest in your business, and you will be able to attract investors. That is, people who have the funds that can help your business to go to the next level. So profitable sales goals are the way to go in 2024. Okay, profitable sales goals are the way to go in 2024. Don't sleep on it, please. Okay, don't sleep on it. Yeah, so anybody just joining us, if you're new on the platform, feel free to share with us your name and your location, where you're watching from, so we can interact together. By the way, I want to tell my team that are with me here, I need you guys to be writing some of the key points. Gideon, I need to be right some of the key points, because one of the things I'm sharing here, they are not scripted. Okay, so we need some of those key points, in it will help to create content afterwards. So profitable sales goals are the way to go in 2024. Don't sleep on it, please. If you are not making profit in your business, you will not likely be attractive to potential investors. If you are not making good profit in your business, you will likely be depressed, because every day you will be wondering your business can grow, how your business can prosper. You'll be at a loss, okay, what to do. You won't have this reassurance that the future is bright if you are not making profit in your business. Okay, so how do you now set profit sales goals? Well, there are a couple of things to look into for us to be able to set profitable sales goals. The first of them that I'll point out is that you need to know how to set goals. You need to know how to set goals, and it is not rocket science. It is not difficult. It's something anyone can do. Okay, so if you want to set sales goals, you get your pen and paper. Get your pen and paper, and you write. Or if you are more of the electronic type, right, using notepads on your phone and what you or your laptop, fine. You need that also. If that's what you prefer, by all means, you write down the points that you write down your goals, right? Some things I learned from Brian Tracy many years ago is those that set goals and write them down are more likely to accomplish them than those that only set goals without writing down. If you set a goal and you write it down, you are more likely to accomplish it. So I did some research in that light to try and understand how come it is that those that write down their goals are able to accomplish them more than those that don't write them down. And I learned something that has helped me a lot, and I believe it's going to help you. So one of the things that I learned is this: when you write down your goals, it is like you plucking a fruit from a tree. It's more like you are dipping your hands into an invisible realm, the unseen realm, the realm of imagination, and you are plucking the amount that you want to achieve, the goal that you want to achieve. And the moment you write it down, you've plucked it. It has now come into the physical realm, from the invisible realm, from the realm of imagination to the realm of reality. Okay? Now, let me use a better word: from the realm of imagination to the realm of actualization. Yes. So when you write down those thoughts in your head regarding the goals that you want to accomplish, you have brought them, you have given birth, so to speak, right, to those goals right there and then. It is not when you accomplish the goals, and you see the results, that you have actually accomplished the goal. You accomplished it the very moment you write it down, because the moment you write down your goals, your mind becomes alert, your mind becomes open to start attracting ideas, to start picking up signals in the unseen realm. Okay, in Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill calls it the infinite intelligence. That's what he called it, infinite intelligence. So it means that your mind will lock onto infinite intelligence that is in the universe and begin to attract intelligent ideas that would help you accomplish that goal. Not only that, when you write down your goals, what you have done is you have cooked a meal and that meal must be eaten. That means that that goal needs to be accomplished. When it is accomplished, it means it's been eaten. Okay? Now, the interesting thing is that coincidences will start happening. You would start stumbling on opportunities. You will start coming across information relevant to what you are going for, the goal that you have written down. That is the importance of writing goals down. So it is beyond just a mere activity of taking your pen and your notes and writing down. It is more than that, because you set in motion forces in the universe that bring results. We pray and we ask God to guide us. We pray asking God to favor us, right? To open doors for us, because we believe that there's a higher power above us that will bring to pass the things that we have requested in prayer. When you write down your goal, you are exercising faith in that higher power, by whatever name you call it, to guide you, to guide in your direction the ideas, the opportunities, the coincidences, the people, the resources that you need for that goal you have written down to be accomplished. So that's the first point I would like you to note, which has to do with, how to set profitable goals. Okay, Juweria, you're welcome, ma'am. It's a pleasure to have you here. So, like I said earlier, my name is Lauri Curtis, and I'm your fashion business doctor. I'm talking about setting profitable goals, right? The strategies setting profitable goals. And one of the points that I need you to understand, which is going to help you in setting profitable sales goals, is that you need to write down your goals. Okay? Now, when you want to write down your goals, you exercise your mind. You exercise your mind. Okay? Please pardon me. I just need to wipe my face there. Now, when you exercise your mind, right, this is what you do. You ask yourself, how much would I like to earn in 2024? It's simply about asking yourself questions. How much would I like to earn in 2024? Not only that, how soon do I want to accomplish these goals? Okay? So you need to ask yourself that question. How much would I like to earn? Now, if you are already into business and you are doing well already, you may look at your records from 2023, the performance you had in 2023, or look backwards the last 3 years. Which year earned you the highest income? In which year did you earn the highest income in the last 3 years? Okay, look at the highest amount that you earned, and then you can use that to project for 2024. Say for instance, last year I had the clients that did at least 110 million last year. Yeah, she's in my millionaire coaching program, and she crossed over. I mean, as of the first week of December, she had already crossed 108 million, about 110 million. So imagine that person now setting a goal for this year. They can now decide that I want to earn more than the amount I earned last month. Please don't ever try to earn in the same year an amount you have earned before, because your mind already recognizes that you have earned that figure, you have achieved that number. That's not a big deal anymore. The big deal now is, what else can you achieve? What bigger things can you aim for? Okay, so if you are in business and you already have the numbers in terms of your revenue from last year, you can use that to project. So if you're going to be projecting, this is my recommendation to you: double the figures. Okay, whatever you achieved as your highest revenue in the last 3 years, So that means you're looking at the last 3 years, 2023, 2022, 2021. The highest income you earn in any of those years, double it for this year. That's a good way to start. It means you are stretching yourself beyond where you are. You are using your imagination to desire more than what you earned before. That's the sign of progress. Earning exactly what you earned last year, or the highest amount you have ever earned, right? Earning exactly that same amount this year does not mean progress. Nah, it doesn't mean progress. It just means you are where you are. Okay? But when you do more, then it means you are making progress. That's on the money scale, anyways. But if you are new to business, or your business has been struggling, and you wish for a better year this year, then you can't, work with the projection I talked about. Okay, in terms of looking at your past results, then you have to start on a clean slate, on a new level. Okay, and if you're starting on a new level, my recommendation usually is this: set sales goals in 7 figures, minimum 7 figures. Please, I'm talking to those of us that are new in business or struggling in business, or that you looked at your performance in the previous years, and it's really nothing to write home about. It's not something you desire. Okay, aim for income in 7 figures. 7 figures from 1 million naira to 9 million naira. If you're outside of Nigeria, say you are in a country where you can set your goals in dollars, then set 6 figures. Okay, set 6 figures as your sales goal. It's not bad if you are aiming for 5 figures in dollars. It's not bad for a start. Okay, because most of the people I talk to are small businesses. They are not big businesses. So there's no point in telling you to set outrageous goals that you don't even have the knowledge of what to do to accomplish it. So that's it for that. So I hope you got the point. Please let me know in the comments if you got the points I just shared. So I've elaborated so far on the first point you need to know in setting the profitable sales goal, and that is that you should write down your goals. And then I've talked about how you can write down your goals by looking at your past performance in your business, if your business is doing well, or if your business has struggled and you wish for a better life, a better result. You need to project bigger and then aim higher. If you are in my paid coaching community and you are in Nigeria or any part of Africa, what I usually tell them to do is to aim for 6 figures monthly for a start. Okay, if you're going by monthly, but on a quarterly basis, I tell them to aim for 6 figures. Yeah, and the minimum I tell them to set is 500,000 naira. If you're outside of Nigeria and then you are setting your goals in dollars, I'll tell you to set 5 figures rather for the first quarter. That's anything from $10,000 and above, £10,000 and above. Set that as a goal to push yourself, and then you'll be amazed at what can happen. And when I say quarterly, it simply means that when you set a goal on an annual basis, you break it down to quarterly basis. So we've talked about writing down goals, right? That's the first thing you need to think about. Now, the second thing I need you to think about is think profit first. Okay? When you write, I said this first thing is write down your goal, right? Now, for you to write your goals and for those goals to be profitable, you need to learn to think profit first. Yes, many people set goals without any idea of the place of profit. When I tell people to set goals, many a times I get this feedback, this response like, so should it be my total revenue or my profits alone? And for the life of me, I've never seen where people set goals based on profit alone. Because if you set goals based on the profit you want to earn, what about the cost of the goods that you want to sell? What about the marketing cost? What about the rent? What about all the other costs that goes into running a business? You can't just set a goal around your profit, because your profit is in your pricing. So whatever price you're selling your products at, your profit has to be in the price. So if you're selling a kaftan, for example, at 20,000 and your profit is 12,000 naira, for example, it means that your cost of production is 8,000 naira. 8,000 naira plus profit of 12,000 naira makes a total of what? 20,000 naira asking price. Oh, you're selling a shirt at $50, right? There's always going to be the cost of production and possibly the cost of shipping to the customer. So that could amount to, say, $25. Then you now know that the profit is another $25. Simple maths. Okay? So when you're setting your sales goal, it has to be your total revenue, the total revenue you're looking to earn. However, you don't just set the goal of your total revenue. You should also think of the profit that you want to earn in that revenue. So, taking a cue from Steve Mariotti's entrepreneur's guide, a young entrepreneur's guide to starting and running a successful business. I remember one of the chapters that covered trading profit and loss accounts, and I found that I was broken into the cost of goods sold aspect, the gross profit aspect, and the net profit aspect. Okay, this is more or less financial accounting, okay, or maybe business accounting, whichever one it is called. Every revenue you generated includes your gross profit and your cost of goods sold. So that means the cost of producing whatever you're selling. That is, if you are the person that manufactured it. But if you are not the person that manufactured it, it means the cost of procuring that product before you resell. Please pardon me, I'm all sweaty. Give me a second, please. Okay, so I need to work on my location. Yeah, so that I can get more breeze coming in. So that said, if you are manufacturing products, for example, if you are into ready to wear, you are most likely manufacturing your product. If you are into bespoke tailoring, you are definitely manufacturing your product. However, if you are into fashion retailing, whether you are drop shipping, or buying and reselling, you are not into the manufacturing. You are only buying and reselling. Okay, so I need you to understand those dynamics, because I know a couple of us, we are into production and also into buying and reselling. If you sell fabrics, you are into buying and reselling. You don't manufacture the fabric, you buy and resell. Okay, so there are some dynamics involved. I'll break them down for us. But for now, you need to just understand how this whole thing works. So, your cost of goods sold, right, is where you calculate all the cost that goes into manufacturing what you are selling or buying the products you are selling to resell. So that's cost of goods sold. Okay, so in your notes you can write it as COGS. I wish you guys could contribute in the comments, please. Some of the key points that I'm sharing, as it strikes you, take advantage of the comments to share them. Okay, so others that are joining in the conversation, they can look through the comments and learn from you. Remember, it takes two to tango, so we are working together as a team here. Okay, so your cost of goods sold on the one hand, and on the other hand is your gross profit. So gross profit simply means how much you would like to have for yourself and for your business, okay, after deducting the cost of goods sold. Okay, how much would you like to have left? Once you figure that out, you add the cost of goods sold to the to the gross profit, right? The amount you would like to have for yourself and your business, that's your gross profit. Add them together to get your selling price. Then when the accounting work now comes in, you have to figure out like, okay, out of this profit, how much of it will go into paying rent, paying salaries, right? Paying bills, electricity and what have you, and all those costs for operating your business. So all of the costs that you incur in operating your business on a day-to-day basis, those are your operating costs. You deduct them from your gross profit, then what you have left is your net profit. That net profit is yours. Pardon me, your taxes, right? The taxes you pay, VAT and what have you, they are in your gross profit. Okay? And then the remainder belongs to you. If you understand this concept, then it's easy for you to start thinking profit first. Okay? Because with profit first as a mindset, you are well aware that your business's success, your business's growth is hinged on the profit you are able to earn per product. Okay? So if you are poor in pricing, you better get help now. Today is the 7th of January 2024. If you don't fix your pricing before the 31st of January, you may well be set in your ways. That means you may already be, locked in your thinking and your thinking patterns. And for the rest of the year, you are likely to struggle financially if you don't fix your pricing issues before the end of January. If you don't fix your pricing issues before the end of January, you are very much likely to be set in your ways of poor pricing and struggling. And I'll give you a graphic explanation of how this works. Imagine you're selling your products on average, right, for 10,000 naira. I'm in Nigeria, so I'm going to use the Nigerian pricing, example naturally. But then I'll use other currencies too. Now, you're selling your products for an average of 10,000 naira. And this product costs you 6,000 naira to produce or to buy and resell. And it means that your profit is what? 4,000. If you sell 100 units at 10,000 naira, you would have brought in a revenue of 1 million naira, right? 1 million naira. Now the interesting thing is this: out of that 1 million naira, 600,000 naira is not your money. 600,000 naira is cost of goods sold. It is not your money. Even though you received it from customers, they transferred it to your account, you were feeling good that you had money in your bank account. In actual fact, you are working for other people. You are just holding the money for other people. Who are you holding it for? The manufacturers. If you are manufacturing the product, you are holding it for the people that you buy the raw materials from. It's not your money. If you are buying to resell, it means that you are holding 600,000 naira for the company you are selling for. Okay, the manufacturer you are buying from to resell. 400k is yours. Out of the 400k, you have salaries to pay. That is, if you are paying salaries, you have rent to pay, you have electricity to pay, you have data to pay for, you've got a whole lot of things to pay for. There's even VAT, right, to pay for. At the end of the day, you may be left with just 150,000 naira to your name and your business. But on paper, you have done 1 million naira and you think you are doing well. Is that kind of person doing well? No, they are not doing well. They are working for others. So if your pricing is messed up, it is going to have that ripple effect on you going forward. So you need to fix that. Please let me know in the comments what you're learning from what I'm sharing so far. Let me know how it's connecting to you. Let me know where you're observing that you need to make corrections. I would love to hear from you in the comments. I'm actually checking the comments to see, your feedback. It will show that there's a connection between me and you, and I'm not just talking over your head. So in case I need to adjust what I'm saying, I can make those adjustments. Okay. So that said, I think we can proceed. So I've talked about setting your goals, and I've talked about thinking profit first. Yeah, Catalyst Z, thank you, ma'am. You said pricing is a big deal. It's a big deal, very, very big deal. Many people don't take cognizance of that, and they are wondering why they are always having a lot of money in their bank accounts disappear. And they're wondering, like, why is it that I made so much money, I don't have anything left? It's because of this simple issue. So we've covered, writing down your sales goals, and we've covered thinking, profit thinking, right? That is thinking profit first. Now, the thing about thinking profit first is this: you need to appreciate the fact that you have to save in your business. Oh, Absalam, Wala said, this is 100,000 enough for you. Thank you. That's the real deal. Oh, Easy BD. Oh, thank you. You are glad to hear what you heard about pricing. Awesome. There are a lot of things that we need to be clarifying. Many people are struggling in the fashion industry because they didn't know better. This is why we're sharing this with you. So those 2 points very essential. So I want to expand more on the thinking profit first concept. If you've never done that, you need to do it. Okay. Now I learned from Robert Kiyosaki. So you can see, guys, I also invest in personal development. I read books, I go for trainings, I watch videos to help myself get better at what I do and in my business. So from Robert Kiyosaki, I learned that you should pay yourself first. Then I read this book called Profit First. For years, I didn't really appreciate the concept until last year. The concept of profit first. So the simple explanation of that concept is this: for every money that you make, that you make from a sale, that is from selling any of your products. For every sale that comes in, you should save a percentage. You should save a percentage of the money that comes in. So let's do a quick exercise in the comments. Can you please give me an example of an amount you sell your product? Okay. Can you please tell me in the comments one of your products and the price you're selling it and the profit that you are making? So you write the name of the product. Say you're making a dress. You say dress, comma, the price 12,000, comma, the profit. Okay, can you do that for me, please? Because there are some things I want to help you clarify when it comes to fixing your profit. Okay, and thinking profit first. It's a whole dynamic on its own. Yeah, and I think I'm going to do a video on thinking profit first. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to do some videos in that light. But for now, let's do this exercise quickly. I'm looking at the comments and I'm waiting on you guys to share with me so that I can take advantage of that, to explain further. So you tell me the name of the product you're selling, the price, then the profit you're making. I love this answer I'm seeing here. Okay, Catalyst Z, thank you very much for sharing. By the way, can I know your location, Catalyst Z? Please let me know your location. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing some people that we need to be correcting their pricing for them. Okay, yeah. So now, for Catalyst Z, she's selling a dress for 12,000 naira, and the profit is 6,500 naira. That's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. Now, for Catalyst Z, right, based on what she just gave to me. Oh, you're in Lagos. Awesome, awesome. Nice to meet you. I'm in Lagos also. So now let's not think profit first. Out of this 6,500 profit is yours when you sell that dress, how much will you like to put aside in a savings that you will not touch? Can you tell me in the comments, Catalyst Z? I'm reading the comments actually, okay, to make it a lively and interactive class. So while Catalyst Z is doing that, guys, I'm going to be doing some things this month, crazy stuff. I want to really create more engagement on YouTube. So I'm going to be organizing watch parties. So some of my YouTube videos, right, We will watch them together live on YouTube. And as we're watching them, right, in the comments, I'll be asking questions. You will be sharing with me your answers, and you'll be winning gifts as a result. I want to experiment with that to see how we can boost engagement on YouTube. I'm sold out on YouTube for this year. So Catalyst, thank you very much. So out of every 6,500 naira profit you are making on that dress you are selling at 12,000, you are paying yourself 2,000. Good. Please open an account. Okay? Open an account where you can transfer that money to, and you can't touch the money. Are you with me, Catalyst Z? Please let me know in the comments. Open an account that you know you can't touch that money. Don't even go near that money. Just know you're transferring that money to it, right? So now let's assume that you sold 100 pieces of that dress at 12,000 naira, right? So I'm writing in my notes. You sold 100 units. 100 units means you made 1.2 million in revenue. Okay, for some people listening to me, it may look like, oh, is it possible to do a million? Well, one thing I would like you to know is that if you attend my live classes long enough, you will not be thinking small anymore. Yet, so that can be a sort of deliverance. so Catalyst Z, we are playing around with numbers now. Now you've sold 100 units of that dress at 12,000 naira, and you've made 6,500 as profit. So that means that your profit is 650,000 naira. Awesome. Now, if we multiply the 2,000 naira you've decided to put aside as savings, which is money you are paying yourself, what that means is that out of this 650,000, you would have saved 200,000 naira, okay, in an account. That is money that you have paid yourself. Now, when I say pay yourself, you're paying your business. Actually, you can open the account in your personal name and put the money there, or in another business account name. Good for you, whichever one works for you, just put it there. So it means that out of earning 1.2 million, you have been able to put aside 200,000 naira. Do you know what you can achieve with something like that? If you're able to put aside 200,000 naira, right, you can join some cooperatives. Open an account with them, put some of that money there, and then access loans at simple interest from the cooperatives. Your business would have funding as a result. Now, not only that, if you are able to consistently do this every month, then it means that you can join some thrift organization, say for example, where they contribute 100,000 every month for 3 months to bring in 300k in revenue, payouts. So imagine if you join a thrift program where 3 of you are contributing 100,000 naira each per month, right? For 3 months. So that means that when you contribute 100,000 each, 3 of you in 1 month, one person picks the 300k. Next month, you do the same contribution, another person picks, and then the third month, a third person picks. You are rotating that. It means that just because you could put up 100,000, you are bringing in 300,000 naira in funding for your business. What do you think about that? That's an opportunity that savings will give you to get extra funds to pump into your business to expand. But if all you earn, you spend little profit in it, do you know that you won't have these opportunities? Because many people tell me, oh, profit is my problem. And I look at them, I'm like, no, profit is not your problem. Wisdom is the problem. Wisdom. Yeah, I meant like a trip. Yes, Catalyst Z, yeah, a trip. I have a friend in Lagos that I helped her. She's a friend, she's a client. On Friday, we had a meeting. She was trying to figure out the multiple businesses she had, how to arrange them, which one to focus on, to grow our business, our finances fastest. And then she let me know that she runs a trip program. 3 people contribute 1 million naira each per month to pick up a payout of 3 million rotated. So 3 people, they contribute 1 million, so one person takes 3 million. The second month, another person takes. The third month, the third person picks 3 million. A thrift program. Yeah. going on actively in Lagos. I'm like, and someone will be thinking, oh, where do I get funds to grow my business? I need 5 million. But if you are in a contribution program like that, you've already gotten 3 million out of the 5 million, isn't that a plus? So these are some of the things that are happening out there that people don't know. Okay? So thinking profit first means that you need to save a percentage of your profits. Okay? Whenever you sell a product and a customer makes a transfer to you, and you figured out the cost of producing that, product, or the cost of purchasing the product that you're selling, the remainder, that is the profits, the profit, right? The remainder of the profit, you need to put aside a percentage or a set amount. I currently do 50%. Okay, so a customer pays 20k, I transfer 10k, pays 50k, I transfer 25k, because it will help you. It will help you in your liquidity drive for your business. So I'm happy so much. Kathleen, thank you so much. I am happy that you are validating what I'm saying. Kathleen does all of these things I'm saying and more. She said she does it especially because of her rent and to get equipment. Thank you, ma'am. I love that. I love that. I wish I could work with your business more, to blow your sales, because I'm more in the sales place. Fekemi says that she understands the importance of good pricing to make profit. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm loving this feedback I'm getting from you guys. Yeah, it's making it worth the effort, right? So let me look at some of the answers I got here. Yeah, so there are some people that I need to clarify some things for. Like Oyindamola makes a dress for 6,500 and the profit is 2k. Now, it means that the cost of the dress is 4,000 naira. Please, Oyindamola, my recommendation is this. I know it's unsolicited advice, but I can share this because you are here and I believe it's going to be helpful to you. As long as you are not the one producing that dress, this profit you are earning is okay. Oh, Kathleen, you filled my consultation form today. Okay, fine. Please, can you let me know your name in the comments? Can you let me know your name in the comments so that when I check the form, I'll be able to identify you. Thank you, ma'am. So, that being said, back to Oyindamola, who says that she makes a dress for 6,500 and the profit is 2k. If she's the one manufacturing the dress, okay, Ajoke Jimo, awesome. Oh, fine, thank you. I've been waiting on you. If you had filled the form yesterday, I would have booked an appointment for you. Thank you. I'll get back to you on WhatsApp. Awesome. So now the thing is, for Oyindamola, is she still here? Please let me know if Oyindamola is here. Well, if she's not here, she can watch the replay. The good thing is that when you if Oyindamola is the one that manufactures the dress for 4,000 naira cost of production and the profit is 2,000, that's bad pricing. I'm sorry, that's bad pricing. She will struggle to grow her business because it means that 2/3 of the money is going out. At 4,000 naira, yeah, almost 2/3 of the money. Okay, Oyindamola, see here, good. Please take note. Let me know in the comments. Are you the one that manufactured the dress you're selling for 6,500 and making a profit of 2k, or you buy to resell? If you are buying to resell, making a profit of 2k is not bad. It's okay. But if you are the one manufacturing, you need to work on your pricing. Please. The pricing itself, right? You need to work on it, please. Now, one way you can work on it is this. Find a way to reduce your cost of production, so that the cost of production will be something around 3,000 and the profit is 3,500. Okay? And then you manufacture it, ma'am, please work on your pricing, ma'am. You can book a consultation session, okay? And let's see if I can slot in the discussion, or you just start me up on WhatsApp. Okay, because of this is not something that requires us to do consultation. It's about helping you, showing you what you should be doing right. Okay, so please work on that. Your cost of production must not exceed your profit. If it is more than your profit, your business will struggle, and you don't want your business to struggle. Okay, and you will not be able to do the pay yourself first thing, because by the time you deduct 4,500 for a dress, as cost of production, you have 2,000 naira left. Bills are looking at you and like, hey babe, settle me. And you cannot but settle them. By then you're done settling them, it will look like you are being pimped out. Like bills are pimping you. Don't let bills be pimping you. I think that's a good punchline. So let me write that down. Don't let bills be pimping you. Seriously, it's very, very serious. It's a serious matter we are laughing at. Okay. Now, Abasade says it is the best, like the richest man in Babylon. Thank you. In terms of paying yourself first. Thank you. You can see ideas are connecting, right? When you brought that up, I just love that. The richest man in Babylon, very, very important. Yes. The same applies to EasyBD. EasyBD, you manufacture your long hoodie dress at 12,600. Your profit is 5,000. Your pricing, you are not thinking profit first, please. EasyBD, you are not thinking profit first. Please, you need to work on that, okay? You need to work on that. So by and large, what I said earlier is this. Pay yourself a percentage of your profit. Now, if your profit is so low, how will you be able to pay yourself? You will not be able to think in that. Rather, what you will be thinking is panic. I'm just selling. I cannot have anything to show for it. I'm frustrated. When you are frustrated, how will you be able to think prosperity? Peace of mind brings room for prosperity. But you don't have peace of mind, forget it. You cannot think things that will bring you more money. Okay? So thank you so much, EasyBD, for taking note of that. So guys, you can see the practicality of this thing about thinking profit first. So the last element of the thinking profit first is this that I'd like you to know. The ratio of your profit, right, the ratio of your cost of goods sold to your profit must not be less than 50-50. Are you with me? That means that your cost of goods that you're selling, and this is for manufacturers, please. This is for manufacturers, please. If you are a manufacturer that you produce your product, if you're into bespoke tailoring, you're a manufacturer. If you're into ready to wear, you're a manufacturer. If you're into fashion retailing, you're not a manufacturer. If you are into fabric selling, you're not a manufacturer. If you're into fashion training, you are not a manufacturer. Okay? Are you with me, guys? Sorry, the comment just went kaput on me. Okay, I've seen the comment section. So, if you are a manufacturer, ensure that the percentage of your selling price that goes into cost of goods sold is never more than the amount you are selling, the profit that you are earning. So what that means is this: assuming that you are selling your products, for instance, at 10,000 naira, okay, and it costs you 6,000 naira to produce the product. 6,000 naira to produce the product. It means that the percentage of the cost of goods sold to the percentage of the profit is 60-40. 60% of your revenue is going into cost of goods sold, is cash outflow, money going out of your business. You don't need that. You are left with 40%. It is out of that 40% you will find money to run paid ads. It is out of that money, that 40% you will pay your bills. and then you would have left your net profit. So if the cost of producing one customer's clothes far outweighs the profit you make, you are not yet doing business. You are still hustling. Okay? So make that correction if you have to do that now. But if you are reselling, and you make half of the cost of goods sold as your profit, oh, that's fine. You're selling at 10,000, but the product is selling, the cost of goods is say 7,000, and you're selling at 10,000. That's 3,000, right? So that is 70-30. It still works. Do you get? Because you don't have the pain and the frustrations that go with manufacturing. You are just a middleman. You are receiving from this, giving to the other. You are just a middleman. You don't have any problem. That's why I wonder why many fashion entrepreneurs want to die being the one that produce and being the one that sell. They want to all produce. Whereas you can make clean money collecting from this and delivering to the other person. We need people in that value chain, the fashion retailing part of the value chain in the fashion industry. Okay, so I hope you got the points I raised from there. So with this point of mine, I want to close by saying, in worst case scenario, for those of you that manufacture, the percentage of your cost of goods to your profit should be, worst case scenario, 50-50. So if it costs you 5,000 to produce the product, you might as well make 5,000 as profit, and then a total of 10,000. If it costs you 7,000 to produce the product, you might as well sell at 14,000. That's 50-50. Okay, good. And then as manufacturers, if you're thinking profit first, you can always look for ways to reduce your cost of production so that your profit can increase without necessarily increasing your price. Because it is not about increasing your price that you make more money. You make $1 million, your cost of goods sold is 600K, you think you've made money. You've not made money. Someone that made a sale of 500K and their cost of goods sold is 100,000, they are better off than you. Because every time you look at your bank account statement, all you will see is money going out, cash outflow, cash outflow, cash outflow. When you see too many cash outflow in your business, do you think you'll be excited? No, you'll be sad. And once sadness creeps in on you, depression is knocking on the door. Okay? I'd rather make a 500,000 naira revenue and have profit of 400K than to make $1 million naira revenue and have profit of 300K. Yes, I'm not a slave to nobody. I'm doing business to help people so that I can get good profit. Okay? So that being said, let me look at my notes. I've just shared 2 points and we're already nearing the 1 hour mark. Yes, so 2 more things I need to share with you and then we are good to go. Now, we've laid the proper foundation for setting profitable goals. Okay? We've laid the proper foundation for setting profitable goals. The thing now is this. When you want to set your goals to be profitable now, right? What do you do? By the way, let me read the comments. I love what Kathleen Z wrote. She said, we in manufacturing, pricing is a thing to pay attention to, especially at the alarming rate of high cost of production. But we need more clarity, wisdom, and guidance. Good. By all means, ma'am, we're going to be looking into that. Okay. Yeah. So I reserved, YouTube live videos for breaking down these concepts, whereas short videos are for teaching some other important, things that my audience are looking for. But with live videos, we can really break it down. So I'll take note of what you shared. Let me even screenshot right away. Okay. Yeah, let me screenshot. I've just screenshot, right? Oh, sorry, I'm zooming my screen. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I'm taking note, ma'am. Thank you for the observation. So guys, 2 more things you need to know. I wrote down here in my notes. Set your sales goals around your profit. Set your sales goals around your profit. So I've told you, write down your write down your goals, right? And think profit first. Now we want to get back to writing down the goal. And in order to write down the goal, we need to do what? Do some thinking. So the first of them is what? Set your sales goals around your profit. So I dare to ask you, this year 2024, how much would you like to earn as profit? How much would you like to earn as profit? This year 2024, how much would you like to earn as profit? Can you share with me in the comments? Let's see. Let's see how big your dreams are. Okay? Let's see how big your dreams are. Yeah, give me a second, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. So let's see, what do you have in the comments? How much would you like to earn as profit in your business? Okay, so now this requires that you put on your thinking cap. So let me just share my points with you, because of time constraint I can't wait for everybody to type. I'm waiting for your feedback right now. I'm actually waiting for your feedback, but at the same time I like to shed more light on this with you. When I say set your sales goal around your profit, you can think it like this. I love this line. How much would I like to have in my bank account at the end of the year? How much would I like to have in my bank account at the end of the year? Okay? Now, I'm assuming that, okay, you are not spending any of the money. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you are just assuming, I mean, in the realm of the imagination, you are free to imagine. Nobody can beat you for that. Because anything that you see that has come to manifest physically in anybody's life started as an idea. An idea is a thought. A thought comes from the realm of what? Imagination. And you don't pay for it. It's free subscription. Okay, so hey Oyidamola, sorry, the battery is low. Don't worry, you'll see the recording. Yeah, you see the recording, and the network has been kind on us today. Okay, so deal is this. Once you figure out how much you want to earn as profit, do me a favor, multiply it by 3. That should give you your sales goal for the year. Okay, you can follow that route. If you're already established in business, right? You're already established in business. Go look at your records. How much was the profit you earned last year? When I talk about profit, let's talk about gross profit. That's what I'm looking at, okay? Gross profit. So which means we would like to earn, say for example, okay, let's say last year you made revenue of 50 million. I realized that your profit was say 20 million. Good. Then this year you can project that I want to earn double of that as my revenue, as my profit. So which means it will be like, oh, I want to earn 40 million in profit this year. Then multiply by 3. Then we are talking about 120 million as your sales go. Okay. So if you look at the amount you want as profit, multiply by 3, that should give you the sales goal. So the sales goal is 45 million. Okay, using Catalyst Z for example, she wants to earn 50 million as profit this year. So if she's going to earn 50 million as profit this year, we're saying she should multiply by 3, and that will give her the actual revenue she should be going for. So the actual revenue should be 45 million. For EasyBD, who is looking at doing 12 million naira as profit this year, it means that she should be looking at 36 million as revenue. Can you see how the difference between revenue and profit work out, guys? So your sales goal for this year, from a profit thinking perspective, okay, is 3 times the profit that you are looking for. That's the goal. 3 times the profit you are looking for. Oh, why did I say this at the beginning of this class? It will be difficult for many people to accept and understand that it is possible for them, which is the reason why we had to break it down. And the way we were breaking it down all along, some of you are already seeing things you need to correct, things you need to put in place. By the time you arrive at setting your goals, it will be realistic. Okay, so that's it, guys. Want to set profitable sales goals for 2024? Determine how much you want as profit, then multiply it by 3 to get how much you ought to set as your sales goal. So what's the 2/3 for? So when I say multiply by 3, it simply means you want to make that money in 3 places. So you want a profit of 12 million, but you need to earn 36 million. So what happens to the 24 million? It simply means that the 24 million consists of your cost of goods sold, cost of marketing, okay, and other costs that are involved, like salaries, paying bills, and what have you. So I need to recap the statement I made earlier. So if you look at the profit, how much would you like to have in your bank account? How much would you like to have in your bank account at the end of the year? From all the work that you will do this year, how much? You want to have 12 million, right? If you want to have 12 million, then multiply by 3 and expect that 2/3 of that money will go into paying bills, all the things that go with running your business. By the way, whatever amount you have written down as your revenue goal, the sales goal, go and budget 10% of that money to do paid ads this year. I'm telling you for free, enough for playing small. Okay, you can't be playing small and expecting big results. No, the rules have changed. You want to make 45 million, budget to spend 4.5 million on ads. You have to promote your business. You have to get people to know your business. And when we say ads, it's not limited to Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, LinkedIn ads, Instagram ads. It's not limited to that. As long as there's someone that has your audience's attention, and when they mention your name, people will flock to buy from you. That is an ad. That is good ad payments that you're running. Okay, so those are the things I want you to take note of. So I saw a statement here from Abosede. By the way, Abosede, your surname is my first name. Isn't that interesting? We are family, right? Laoye is derived from Laoye. Okay, so she's a lawyer. Okay, she may not actualize what it will cost to prosecute. Okay, fine. For you, ma'am, from Abasode, a wonderful lawyer, this is my recommendation to you. Please, how would I explain that? Though I would love you to chat me up. Let's talk on WhatsApp. It's a sensitive matter. Let's chat on WhatsApp. My number is 09095859489. I'll repeat, 09095859489. Okay, so what I would like to just suggest, which is safe for public consumption. Any other thing I discuss with you would have to be private. Okay, yeah, because of the nature of your profession, ma'am. When you look at your cost, your operating cost in a year, that is how much it costs you to run your firm, your law firm, from salaries to rent and what have you. Once we can figure whatever the cost is out, right, we can consider that as part of your cost of operation. Then you can now aim for double of that or triple of that. So in this case, we are flipping this whole concept for you. So which means that you're making the third profit, so to speak. And then some of the cases that you take on for customers, for clients, right, you can always figure out what we go into what it is that the client is is standing to gain when you offer your services to them. Please, you can look at it from that perspective, okay? Yeah, you look at it from that perspective to set your figures. But nonetheless, ma'am, just calculate your cost for operating in a year. That now gives you the idea, okay, of your cost. Then if you like, you can multiply it by 2 or by 3 as your expected revenue, because the goal is to be able to incur the cost of running your practice effortlessly, conveniently, and then you can build on that. Okay, Leco Unique, I was about to read your comment when it was retracted. I wish you could share that. Okay. Okay, so you're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome, Madam Ambassador. It's a pleasure, seeing that you're here. And then, if you don't mind, we could also talk with respect to what services you can render for fashion entrepreneurs. My audience are mainly fashion entrepreneurs. This is my niche. So, information that can help them to do their businesses better from the legal perspective. If you figure like it's gonna be useful to us, I don't mind as well talking, right? And then we'll play ball with that. So I'm happy about this feedback I'm getting. Yeah, bellies are freak. Wow, I love the figure you've written down. Awesome, very beautiful. Okay, Adeze says this is an eye opener. My dear, I'm glad that you're saying. Jueria says she's learning. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I'm glad that you are learning and you are seeing what you need to correct, what you need to put in place. Now, if you look at the conversation we've had so far, I am helping you lay a foundation for the year so that you can go into the new year, this new year, right, expectant, with a focus, with knowledge of what you are aiming for, and you'll be also you'll be able to weather the storms that may come along the line. So what I would say is this, guys, because I'm about to close. I told you we won't do more than an hour, but we have to wait for a few more people to join us. That's why I'm extending this much. So we'll soon close. I am presently running a 3-in-1 coaching package that I think some of us can benefit. In the coaching package, I will help you with a clarity call. So that means a clarity session to figure out your goals for this year. Okay? Yeah, so with your goals for this year, and not only your goals for this year, I would also help you to plan for the next 3 years, 2024, 2025, 2026, in your business. Okay? And we would identify milestones that you need to accomplish, that you want to accomplish, you desire to accomplish in your business. When I say milestones, I'm talking about this year, after earning 45 million in revenue, what are the things you want to have achieved? Because it's not all about money. Some of you may need to get your personal car. Some of you may need to open a new store. Some of you may need to register your company in America, in Dubai. For some of you may need to have vendors abroad. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish, as far as your mind can see, as far as your eyes can see it, I will help you figure them out. Okay, for this year and for the next 3 years in your business. Okay, I already am working with some people in that regard. Somebody is aiming for 100 million this year, and already is going to access about 100 million in funding. Yes, as a result of the coaching we're doing. So you may want to take advantage of this. Now, apart from figuring out your goals for this year and next year and the next 3 years, I would also coach you for 1 month, one-on-one coaching for 1 month. That's personal coaching. I call it personal coaching, this type of coaching, where we'll talk about the things you must do, the things you should be doing, and the things you have to do for this goal that you're aiming for to become a reality. Okay? That's for 1 month. Then you will now be added to my group coaching program, where I coach people to do 7 figures per quarter to 8 figures per annum in their fashion business. That's Silver Stars for 3 months. You get 3 months access to that one. So this 3-in-1 package, as I'm talking to you right now, it is still 50,000 naira. I'm taking on 24 people max. My coaching schedule can only take 24 people for a 40 minutes coaching session per week. Okay, and I'm opening up the slot for February now. So if you're interested, you can hook me up on WhatsApp 09095859489. Let's talk. Okay, let's talk about your business growth. You'll be amazed at the result that you can accomplish. There's one of us here. There's someone here amongst us this evening. She's live with us right now, and I'm so excited that she's here. In 1 month, October 2023, she did 8.2 million. Whereas our sales goal for October to December 2023 was 6 million. And she did 8.2 million in 1 month. I told her you can go on vacation for the rest of the year, and what have you. So these are some of the results I've seen. I have some clients that have done over 100 million. So I can tell you I can coach you to do 9 figures in Naira, okay? And 6 figures in dollars. I can help you with that if you really want it. So you can tell me, give me a shout out on WhatsApp. Let's talk about your business. Okay, so that's by the way. If you're looking at starting ready to wear business too, I have a coaching program that you can join in, a 3-in-1 coaching program also. Okay, but that's a 100K. You can talk about that when you chat me up. So thank you so much for your feedback. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for learning. And this is going to be a great year. Next week we're going to be talking about fundraising for your fashion business. Okay, fundraising for your fashion business. So I would like to ask you, would you help me share? When I share the information, would you help me forward it, share with people so more people can learn? I would appreciate that. So Catalyst Z, thank you. You want us to talk more about tax, insurance, legal backings, right? We need more on it. Okay, those are things we'll look into this year, right? Thank you. So guys, feel free to also share with me, right, the things that you would like us to talk about in our live video sessions. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. I want you to succeed, and I want you to keep winning. Okay, till next week Friday when we talk about fundraising for your fashion business. Have a great week ahead. God bless you. Thank you. That will be all for now.